Wood springs forth. As beautiful and as wonderful as spring is, it's common to experience intense irritability, tension, and frustration, often accompanied by anxiety and depression. Statistically, the suicide rate in spring is the highest of all the seasons, with the exception of the week between Christmas and New Year's. These are normal feelings to have this time of year. It's the pressure of the earth as it tilts on its axis. It's the changing energy from the winter freeze to the spring running of all the waters. The earth builds up. Think of it as what happens to a large tree. Picture a willow tree. Traditional Chinese medicine explains that in early spring, as the virgin green color fills the branches and the tree fills with the sap of life, the tree begins to hydrate again with water. The tree feels its potential rising up, along with a profound sense of being pent up. It feels, as we feel, this pressure gradually building within as it gathers resources, for then to be released as flowers and leaves as they burst forth. So with us, the rising sap of this time of year is often experienced as joy and as anger and impatience. But we know summer's coming. In this wood season, anger can be a healthy emotion. In its balanced state, it can be understood as a natural reaction to stress, frustration, and injustice. When expressed with careful control, anger acts like a thunderstorm that clears the air. Controlled anger can dispel tension and restore balance. An imbalance in wood, however, often has the quality of an out-of-control anger and results in either excess or depletion. An excess, the pent-up quality of wood, expresses itself as quick to anger, prone to violent outbursts, irritability, the tendency to judge others too quickly and too harshly. The opposite, deficiency in wood, often expresses itself as difficulty dealing with any kind of anger at all. Allowing your anger to build, you become anxious, irritable, and tend to blame yourself. You swallow your anger when things go wrong. The wood element's all about building structure that allows for growth and movement. And so our physical structure is expressed in the wood element. Often the wood element is associated with muscle tension, being prone to having tendon and ligament injuries, headaches, especially migraines. They can be worse this time of year. Irritability and outbursts of anger. Menstrual irregularities and PMS often flare. Digestive disturbances, including irritable bowel syndrome and ulcers, will get worse this time of year. High blood pressure has a tendency to flare this time of year and lead to hardening of the arteries. The wood element is important to us. What can we do to be healthy and joyful during spring? How do we create balance in this wood element? Well, for one, move. The liver needs movement, and so do you. Get outside and take long walks in nature. Observe what's going on around you. Watch the changes. Enjoy the flowers budding up and coming to their fullness and the leaves dropping off. Invite in the changes. Stretch, bend, and spend time in the sun. Also, recreate order out of chaos. Go through your home and your office and get rid of the stuff that you don't need. Put away all the winter stuff. Have a garage sale or give it away. Create space for new things to come in. Allow new things into your life. Imagine what it would be like to create your life the way you want it, and find ways to make those dreams happen. And remember, as without, so within. Spring is the time that the trees suck up nourishment after a winter of frozen and dry ground. Spring is the time for us to suck up nourishment with a healthier diet and to flush out the toxins so that the liver can do its job properly. Begin by eliminating foods that stress the liver. Avoid the fatty and fried foods. The early greens are often the bitter greens and just what you need to help the liver. Use the radish leaves in soup and salad. Add a few dandelion greens to anything where you could use spinach. Don't be afraid to experiment with all the green herbs, particularly the bitter ones. Sugar and white flour should be eliminated or minimized. Foods with chemical preservatives and food colorings should be avoided. And don't overeat in this season. This is a good time to go light and cut down on the carbs. Take advantage of what the earth is providing. Try to eat slowly, savoring the flavors. Use lots of fresh herbs. Enjoy the abundance of fresh foods that are beginning to come into the market. Check out your farmer's market as soon as it opens. This is also a good time to let go of old resentments and start fresh. Grudges and resentments are indigestible. They will do damage to your liver energy, so practice forgiveness. Take a risk and try something new. Think of what you would like to try, even if it seems silly or scary. The delicate sprout would never know its potential if it stayed safe within the seed. That willow tree would never become a sapling and a beautiful, graceful tree if it didn't let go of the seed. Begin sprouting and be playful. And lastly, hydrate your body. Drink 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. Use filtered water, not carbonated. Add some lemon juice if you like. It helps with the taste, and lemon nourishes your liver. Doing these things will help us bring out the best qualities of the wood element and allow us to enjoy spring. Recognize that pent-up energy is preparing for a burst of growth and creative power. Apply it to that instead of letting your anger boil over. As a community, we tend to love the qualities of wood: the vision, the leadership, the ability to take control. But these can easily slide over into pride and competition and the need to win. An imbalance in wood often leads to impatience and either self-criticism or criticism of others. The power of wood is its structure and balance. Gentle, yet persistent, filled with creative potential. Drawing from our roots, we find the energy to push forward with strength and firmness of purpose, yet always remaining supple, flexible, and creative. Go and enjoy your spring.